What is up, Step Gamers? Tonight, this evening on the Virtual Reality Masters League, I'm your host, a goddamn superhero, and I'm here to bring you a battle of the Masters League itself. We have two people at the top of the leaderboard in North America, or at least it will be once Rekt gets their MMR set. It's Vortex versus Rekt. Yeah, it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be crazy, and the question is, can Vortex take them down a peg? Right now, Vortex holding the top of the standings board because Rekt hasn't done their third game, which is tonight. That's what happens when your MMR gets reset. Should be interesting to see. I got my money down, you know, keeping all the gambling sites open, trying to figure out which country I need to siphon through. I got a good place in Myanmar. But yeah, let's open up the stats. Let's begin to evaluate while we wait for those picks and bans. Let me send you over to the browser, and so we see our game. Right now we have Vortex ranked number 1. Like I said, their MMR is I believe I have it up over here, 1290. We assume Rekt's will be a little bit higher by default. So this rank 15 doesn't mean too much, but both these teams will be listed as master teams once we get everything settled after this evening. We have the same basic team as before. You know, Bricktop's been added to the crew. Over on the side of Vortex, you got my beautiful mug right here. I need to get that hat going once again. But what we can see previously in seasons 8, 7, 6, and 5 is that this hasn't gone too well for Vortex in the past. Vortex, though, did start popping off at the end of the season, did relatively well. You know, they had their little bit of faux pas with a Dream Team where they had lost the Champions Cup right near the end there by a point. So close, but tonight they're going to show us what they're made of, what they've been practicing, and how they're going to conquer. From here, we can see the maps that they've played. Let me go over to this one so we can see team from the previous season. We might be able to figure out what they're going to play tonight. I always love to try and pick the stuff apart. It's going to be great once the seasons are a bit more settled in, where everyone's got a chance, you know, to make to show us what maps they're playing. It's a little bit easier in the second half of the season. Ooh, I got a message from Chillstep. All right. Oh, just acknowledging my that I exist. Great. But yeah, so last season, Dig's no longer on the plate, but we see Menu, Oil Rig, and Stahlbrecher were played quite a bit by Vortex. They're going to be our home team with 2 bans right off the bat, as well as the 2 map picks. That's it. We have, but they had won 75% of them, 63 and 38. Stockpile looking very good at a solid 100, although Tarmac, who's on Rekt, has made some changes to the map. That has kind of altered how you play a little bit. It slowed down the B push, made A a little bit easier to defend. So these could, you know, this could very well change. But it looks like, you know, Stockpile is one map that Vortex has done relatively well. We look over with Rekt. I believe they had 1 loss last season. This is season. No, never mind. They lost a map. See this one on Dig. But they, you know, last season basically kept it together, never let any losses overall, just that one map behind them, which is going to keep them obviously at the top. We can look at these stats, but 100% down the board is not going to mean much to us. It's going to be up to Vortex to show us what they have, what they can do, and if they have a chance to conquer. So like I was saying at the leaderboard here, we see Vortex at the top with 1290, Voltron list close, same with Dream Team at the 1260. The stars haven't exactly settled yet, but we're going to see Rekt be right on top here. Even if Vortex wins, likely the MMR is going to be relatively close, but it should be very exciting to see if Vortex can bring us something hype this evening. So we'll wait. We're getting ready. I want to know in the chat, who do you guys think will win? I mean, if we look at the connoisseur votes, those esteemed individuals on the board who try to decide who will win, who will lose. Let's see what they're thinking right now, but I believe it's relatively favored the one way. We have 23 and 4 right now for Rekt. Again, a team that has never lost a match as of last season. Makes you think that they're going to probably conquer, but even if we could see Vortex grab a map, again, it would be a record moment for all of us here. It's going to be exciting. Logic Counter says, did I say museum instead of or menu instead of museum? Maybe I did. The speech impediment, baby. It does alter the way I say things, just like my decisions will be altered on those analytics there. Checking up on our different socials, trying to make sure that they're going live. I see Thief right now. They're in a map selection, so they may be looking already, which is good for us. Thief being one of the members of Vortex. He's searching through. Oh, they're on a map still. Yep. So they aren't just yet going into their gameplay. So it might be just a few. But yeah, we're gonna have you know, plenty of maps. Now that the map pool has been reduced, you know, there's only maps that can, a total of 8 maps, 4 bands. That just leaves us only a few maps to play. You know, it covers basically the gamut here of all the different things that we can, you know, have them play. So they have to make sure those bands are the right ones. And unfortunately, they don't have Dig in their belt to win on like last season. I don't believe it was Vortex who won. I want to say, I shouldn't say. That's the problem with being in the EU league, is I don't exactly know all the different lore there. But with yep, it looks like they don't have any of the rec members in their lobby just yet. There'll be a few more moments. What can we do in the meantime? What will be exciting? I mean, we know that rec is gonna crush. We saw their stats gonna be completely good. I mean, if we look at the maps that they played previously against each other, and we'll pull that one back up. And these are previous games here. So the first one, they had played a Dig where they had been relatively close on Dig. It looked like Dig may not have been the map for Wrecked here, with a 9 and 10, 10 being on Wrecked, but Vortex grabbing a 9 there. From there, it was Stahlbrecher with a 1 and 0 and Oil Rig with 0 and 10. So that's crazy that, you know, it's just such a huge difference. Also, I'd like to say thank you for the follow, Fractilia. From here, the only other game they played last season was there was one here where Wreck was the home team. So Stahlbrecher 10 and 7, Reed Sky 10 and 7, but Dig again 10 and 4. So quite a big variance in how they were playing on that one map. But this is, if we can get a game like this, it's gonna be super hype. It's gonna be awesome to see Vortex grabbing some points away from them. While we're waiting here, I might just pull open one of our sponsors for this evening. We have plenty of sponsors for the league, but 2 have given us ads to show. Let's check out Asterion, see what they have to say while we're waiting on our first set of bands. Thank you, Asterion, and all of our other sponsors of the Virtual Reality Masters Leagues. It makes it possible to have all the games going, keep the servers running, give the prizes at the end. Yeah, it's glad to have you here, as well as I'm glad to have people in chat here. I say the same thing every time. I actually do mean it. It would be so sad if no one showed up to this. So by having you guys here, this makes it great for me. Sounds like Crack is saying in the chat that Chill Step it wasn't messaged yet, so they're a little bit behind schedule right now. They'll be coming back soon. I see that Thief's stream, they're going into the 1v1 duel right now, preparing themselves, stealing their nerves, so that way they can destroy each other properly. It looks like you know, they're popping off, getting their shots on one-on-one, and seeing what their team will do. It's virtually your podcast. Also, thank you for the follow. Guys, following the Virtual Reality Masters League channel is going to help us get this thing to grow. If we can get more people in here, super hype. Again, if you are new to the VRML, if you haven't played in it before, what you can do is you can join with the team today. We have plenty of, we have a Discord that can be joined, and we can be recruited. You can form a new team. We're accepting members even in the middle of the league. So if you want to be here with us to help make this hype, you know, you eventually will be on the top of the cast. Join the standings, beat Wreck. We need more people to beat Wreck. You know what I'm saying? Gotta support them, but gotta also beat them. But yeah, so again, join the VRML today. My team, Catastrophe, is on the European side, and we need more competitors. So it looks like I see them loading into a, oh no, Thief's game crashed, never mind. So we'll give them a little bit more time. I guess you guys in chat, tell me who do you think is gonna win, and if and how much is it gonna be? Is it gonna be a complete shutout? It's gonna be an even game. I think it'll be one map either way. I'm curious. Just as curious though, I see Pavlov in a lobby right now with Yellow Hat, and so Pavlov is the captain, so we won't know exactly what they're picking just yet unless he's live. It'll be Yellow Hat who can tell us. But it looks like they'll be ready to get into their picks and bans very soon, which means the show can get on the road. We have 2 more slots waiting to fill up in this lobby. Excitingly enough. Let's go Rex, says Maka. 5K. Gonna be hype. But yeah, they're cycling through. I want to see some of the maps we don't always see here. We see Industry, Santorini. I want to see those kind of maps. I'm a big fan. We no longer have Pipes. I'm a big Pipes fan. Stahlbrecher, not one often played on the American side of the pond. Stockpile, pretty much everyone's playing Stockpiles these days. I mean, we may see a ban from it just because Tarmac has made the map. And so that may be just like an advantage that Vortex isn't ready for. But I see all 10 of the members are in. We're going to have this evening Yellow Hat, Bricktop, Lurf, Thief, and a cardboard box, as he likes to say, for our first 5 on the Vortex team. Basil Moss, Tarmac, Chillstep, Crumb, and the Jatham over on right. So these are going to be some goated lineups. They are trying to figure out what maps. But hopefully they message me. Oh yes, I see Yellow Hat typing. Cool. Okay, we're gonna have it soon, very soon. And it looks like they are hovering on Stockpile right now. There we go. That was quick. Cool. They went through their full set of bans. First ban this evening is going to be over on the home team. They got rid of Reach Sky. Reach Sky being one of the smaller maps in the map pool right now, and so that prevents quick rotates over. After that, it looks like our enemy, as I was saying, it is not played often in the Americas. It was Stahl was our second ban. After that, we have for the home team, Santorini was banned. That's one that having that in the pool, a lot of teams don't like it just because of how heavily sided it is. It can be interesting, but we see that one often as a ban. And I predicted it right on our last one. It's Stockpile that's going to be gone from the from our pile there as well. And I assume that's related to Tarmac. But that's a map that we see pretty much in every game lately. It's good. It's exciting. It's not too heavily balanced or sided either way. It gives me a chance to not worry too much. And right now, again, I don't know. I do see them hovering on Dig. They are able to play maps that aren't in the standard map pool if they want to. If both teams fully agree, so there is an option there. RFL says, "How are you going to cast Industry?" Industry is a little harder to cast just because of the collision. I need to message. I need to message Dave and see if I can get them to update a little bit, so that way it's easy. The geometry on top makes Pavlov TV easier. But yeah. So they are looking, they're loading. I think they're trying to figure it out. We'll have to wait also to make sure that they get the right servers, figuring out if they're going to be east or west. Give them a little bit more time. The other things with the bans here, like I said, so Resky, small map. If you get stuck on the T side, you usually have the advantage. The grenade limit has really changed that map, making it a lot easier. Previously, there was just so many grenade catches that you could absolutely, eliminate that T side easy. So that's been a lot easier to handle from there. With Stahlbrecher, isn't played a lot here. It's an interesting map because it rotates in a one way. It's the A side of it is pretty much like set up where there is one really good play to go there, and it seems like teams are figuring it out how to counter it. So it is an interesting map. It's more, that one's not about surprising your enemy so much as doing the play correctly. So I don't know if this, okay. Industry we're playing? Waiting for them to type it out to me, but I see, oh, there we go. Yellow Hat, my man. All right. Industry is going to be our first map. So we're going to have some kind of tight lines here on the casting side. Again, the top of the map, we can't see through, but I'll do my best to get the best angles for you guys. That way we can evaluate, we can understand, and we can see the hype moments that will come out in the industry. Expect fast gameplay with the Wrecked on the T side here. That's usually the advantage, but if you can stop the team, you're going to get some, you can have that T for yourself on the second half and absolutely crush. But yeah, we see we'll have to see where they settle their the Vortex players on the opposite side. I see them loading for the game server. I'm gonna wait till Team's stream, which seems to be relatively in sync with not too much delay there. So if I can get him in, we'll start looking for the map. They may have to, like I said, roll a server or two to make sure they have the best ping. I actually don't know where a lot of the players are located. I've talked to Yellow Hat and I kind of know where he's at roughly. But I don't know about the rest of the players, so I'm not sure what we're looking for, but low numbers is what it's going to be. Server, oh, I'm being roasted in chat. What is this, RFL? RFL, I'm trying out here, and you tear me down. You tear me down. I like interesting name for this one right here. What else do we got? We got some other maps going there. Is that Brigtop, Yellow Hat? So this is them playing an oil rig map, probably in the MM server earlier. We see so many players. We're talking in the past. I'm a minute delayed. But yeah, so let's go back. I'm looking. Oh, and I see them on Pomp Industry and 80s 24. Yeah, this Thief is a little high. I think they may reset this one. And they're loading everyone in. We'll pop it up over here for just a sec, but this may not be the one. I actually need to be very nice. I have done one of these before where I had no audio. It was kind of intense. And yeah, they're gonna have to reload this one. We see Yellow Hat did not get in there in time, so at minimum, one more load. Unfortunate, but we'll give him some time for that. Hop back over to the scoreboard. We're just waiting. That's always the problem with this. Soon enough, we're gonna have servers in every place to make sure you can pick the exact one you want. Having people loaded in, have their map readies. I mean, always recommend, if you know what your bans are gonna be, downloading every single other map, making sure you're ready to go so we can get right off to it. But it looks like Yellow Hat did get back in there relatively quick. Waiting for them. It's 2 minutes ago, so see the stream, see what's happening over there. They're finding the game server still. Still on the same side. Yeah, Dane Nibble saying typical, make them wait for 12 minutes. But yeah, that's always, I understand. It happens. I try not to be as captain, but hey, every now and then I gotta hold people back, make people nervous, make sure that their warm-up wears off. It's kind of like, I'm the Sun Tzu of virtual reality. And they're using tactics straight out of my book right here. Slow them down, make sure that they're not ready. We saw them warming up on the 1v1 map, and if they're not ready anymore, I mean, Wreck's gonna do as their name implies, Wreck. We'll have to say, we'll have to see. Woo. But yeah, after this week, this is probably the last match. I think there's actually one more match happening tomorrow. It's a challenge. That's going to be on the European side, Plants vs. Virtual Assassins. But everyone else is taking a break for 2 weeks and for the holidays. They're going to come back ready for some more gameplay. But yeah, this is going to be one of the last matches for December. So hopefully they make it worth it for us. Oh no. So the game server, I mean, one thing I always recommend, if you guys aren't out there, hop into game servers quickly. Make a prayer to Dave. Dave Vills, creator of Pavlov VR, has blessed us with these servers that just, they need a little love, a little touching. And so each of us, we bow our heads. Thank you, Dave, for giving us S&D, for adding the hunting rifle, for fixing the scoreboard. May you be blessed in your name. Thank you, Bankrupt Games, and amen. Hopefully that speeds up the server. I mean, he's always listening, eyes and ears. He's like Santa, but more I actually don't know what he looks like or what he's like. He uses more emojis really when he tries to talk. So we'll get him there. We'll get him there. But yeah, so sad. Oh, okay. RFL is saying in the chat, one of the interesting things right now is when you're looking at PAF TV, where they just added competitive mode, but in the list of servers, there's one that's like this replaying the same map, and it hides all the games. Where are the games at? Eventually, they'll get in that game server. But yeah, gotta wait, guys. I can tell you some dumb stuff. I mean, yesterday, I cleaned my whole house. I mopped my house, and then I cooked the chicken today. I spatchcocked the chicken. You know, you cut the spine out, you break its bones, and I went to go let it rest after it was done baking, and I forgot to put it on a raised tray, and because of that, I got chicken juice all over my floor. Why? Why are the gods like this? Why am I stupid? I wasted all this time cleaning my house, and now I gotta clean it again, basically. This is so sad. Don't do this. Don't be like me. Also, make sure that your game servers run faster, because that would be super hype. I gotta think of stupid things like chicken-based stuff to talk about. One of the things we will be doing tonight, though, is there are channel points. We're gonna be able to gamble, figure out who's gonna be on top. With those, we will, you know, you have your chance to crush your enemies, take everything from them, but we don't have a way for you to spend them just yet, besides altering your emojis, highlighting your messages. If you guys have ideas for how the VRML can make really good channel point rewards, let us know. Give us a ping, or hey, if you just want to send it to me, we'll see what we can do. You know, ideally things that will improve the experience. And, you know, we can ruin the experience too, maybe. I just don't know if I can get this, you know, get those pushed through. Other things, we have highlights. We have a Twitter, we have a YouTube, a TikTok, other places where you can go to see the content. But I'm trying to make highlight reels. If you guys are interested in just watching video, either cutting it or getting timestamps of cool moments, so that way we can keep them in a highlight reel, letting me know would be super dope. That way we can improve this, give you something shareable. They're asking in the chat if I like video games or board games. I think I do. I don't like games that make me bored, but I for sure like video games. Wasted enough of my life playing them, trying to make them. All right, this game server, they need to, so the old trick, you know, Dave Bills coded this in himself. You switch it to the other region, and then you come back, and it always loads super quick. So it'll come back. Well, what can we do? I mean, I can throw on some Minesweeper in the meantime. We can go save a child from Indonesia by preventing them from landing on a mine. That could be one way we can solve this problem. Unfortunately, we do just gotta hang just a little bit. You know, Wrecked is wrecking this experience by being a little slow with the load, but hey, it happens. At least, hopefully they even get a play. That would be the worst, but we've never seen that happen before. You know, you see Thief right now, he's warming himself back up. He's trying to get pumped, trying to get ready. We watch a little VRML stream. Says Chuma, first time chatter. Enough, he's been in the league for a little while. Oh, $5 PayPal for each cross map knife would be hype. Yeah, so sad. I see Crack is in chat. Crack, a member of Vortex, can you tell us what's in the mind of your team? What are they thinking? And can we get a little insight into how confident you guys are about those wins? You know, if you guys can bring something home today. You don't have Dig on the table, so that's you know, that does change things here today. Yeah, we'll have to see. Please, I beg you. What we can do is we can literally pop open another stream. We can see maybe a game that's going on, commentate it for a little bit. It's like the next best thing. But yeah, you know, that's always a downside of I need to prepare more topics. I've been working on trying to get a writer for some of the jokes, because most of my jokes are just like dumb puns based on people's names. But if we can, you know, maybe get, like, again, I want to be like the Jay Leno versus, like, what's the guy's name? You know, if I could be I can't think of it. Oh, dude, I'm blanking on names now, you guys. This is the worst. This is why I need a writer. It looks like they had Basil Moz leave and come back in. They're hopping in and out, trying to reload the server. It's gonna happen, right? Or now the new host. Please, I beg of you. I beg of you. But it'll come in. what teams are we representing this evening? Who do we have in chat? Again, I'm from Catastrophe on the Europe side. Low bronze, but hey, we're gonna come back with a vengeance. Cat Scratch Fever is what we do to our enemies on knife rounds. So we'll have to see. You know, if you guys want to tell me who you're here for, who you're here from, who you should root for. Guys, I'm stalling. This is what this is. It's a man desperate. I'm trapped at my screen. I'm like in the Twilight Zone. Like, I just can't escape from the screen. Help me get out of this box. We can do miming. Okay, hold on. Do you think I'm gonna get fired from the VRML from saying stuff like this? If Python's being dumb? Hopefully they'll keep me around. Again, if I can stall, soon TM was kind of like the meme of last season. Trying to figure out when things would happen. Leno versus Kimmel. Kimmel was the one I was actually thinking right off the bat. Thank you. Okay, again, a minute delay. Kimmel, I don't want to be Jimmy Kimmel, for sure. But if I could be Jay Leno, that's tolerable. That's a good experience. That's living life. Conan does have a weird handshake. I've seen the PewDiePie video. So I could try to be. Again, I'd have to be a redhead. You know, that's, I guess I can't really complain. If I was a redhead, it would be something, but something's better than nothing. Again, your boy, just hoping in the future. Game server. If you guys don't have a snack, don't have a drink, need to go to the restroom, this might be the time. This unfortunately might be the time. I don't usually say walk away, but just don't walk away for too long. It's gonna happen, and once we're in, it's gonna be hype. I mean, we're gonna have the straight 45 minutes of badassery, and I'm excited to be there. But until then, we do just kind of gotta jump around, shoot the shit. Again, I can mime for you. I can do my Chris Pratt impression. It's a me, Mario. You know, that's gonna be super hype. Again, what I really wanted is if they switched Charlie Day with Chris Pratt, and Chris Pratt was to play Luigi, like a Chad Luigi, and Charlie Day plays Crazy Mario, I'm fine with every other thing on that movie roster. That would be really funny. I think that would be a much better way to have that happen. But unfortunately, oh, I see a picture from Crumpet here on the bottom of Thief's stream. But yeah, you know, this is what happens. I'm trying to think of other things I could tell you. What I've been doing lately. I mean, you guys are here for me. I was playing RimWorld earlier. It was super hype. I've been playing Teardown on the stream. I did a Minesweeper stream the other day. It was kind of interesting. I did not think I'd like Minesweeper, but it was super hype by the time things ended up happening. You know, I do stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern on my own channel, twitch.tv/GoddamnSuperhero. Got some other cringe content on the TikTok, on the YouTube, and other websites that I, you know, looks like they're choosing another server. They're gonna try and you know, hop into a new one, restart from the beginning, have an opportunity here to grow, make this happen, because I think they are excited to play too, just the way that we're excited to see it. Shout it out. They're loading in. We see one more member. We're gonna have a chance. Please be quick. If only Yellow Hat would have loaded it the first time. Come on, Yellow Hat, please. We'll throw up the prediction once it's ready to go. We, you know, if the mixed matchmaking server was playing something, maybe we'd have an opportunity to watch a match with other VRML players here, see what kind of like quality gameplay looks like. But until then, we are kind of just sitting, just kind of waiting while they're finding those game servers. I believe in Dave. You know, we can look at the reload. 13 minutes. Wow. Dude, the gap. Time is flying at the speed of the normal gravity and, you know, the space, I don't know, space time. How fast does that normally move? I guess it depends on the gravity in the area. But yeah, we're spawning in chat. But yeah, this is my comedy hour. I'll be here next Tuesday. Your boy's trying, you know, I need to write a stand-up bit. If I have to suffer through waiting on this and be up here again, trapped in this box, can't escape, a stand-up bit might be good. A one-man show. I get, hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. But, you know, we can make something crazy happen with this. Again, I might get fired from this job for, you know, being a little too off the script. Again, what do you even say during this? I mean, 15 minutes of me trying to evaluate stats from a team that literally wins 100% of the time. It's a little hard. But again, you know, if we need to make sure that when we'll see those moments, they'll absolutely crush when they're there. But at this time, it's just me having like effectively like virtual dementia, wondering how I can do this to make you guys stick around. Speaking of sticking around, when are they going to add sticky nades? Again, pulling pins with your teeth, locking it onto the enemy, stick it to their back, they run in there, and you explode while, what's it called? While they run into their teammates. Man, that'd be hype. Or having napalm the field set on fire. That could be one way. I don't know if Daveville wants to do this. I haven't tried push mode. Push mode is something I probably should do. You know, that would be another. I know they have like new kinds of grenades in there, new kinds of mines. So it's like a tripwire or something like that. I need to be involved. I'm a fan of the hunting rifle. I have been looking at that a little bit. We tried it out today, where you know, tried it with the scope. Red dot hunting rifle, kind of hype. You only needed 2 shots to kill someone, and so it'll eventually happen. Dude, they're still fighting game server. Oh my god. Oh my god. One of the things I'm not supposed to do, just to, you know, pull the curtain for you guys, is I'm not supposed to like point out the problems, but I think, you know, letting you in on the little secret here that it's going a little slow allows us to build a deeper connection. You know, when we can live, laugh, love, percent our lives together, and you know, by having you know, letting you guys know how the sausage is made, me just standing here with lights in front of a TV screen trapped in a box, you know, you have a little something to work with. But yeah, it's, I see pictures of a sexy shrimp on Thief stream, and I'm confused, you guys. One of the things we could, someone else who, I wonder if one of the other people are alive right now, and we can just like watch them shoot zombies or something like that. Have something for them to go out. We see godly, blah, 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 blah. Oh, only 2 people who are alive on Twitch are not doing like practice right now. They're not warming up, keeping themselves fresh. But yeah, you know, that's what happens. This is one of those things that does need to get fixed. Like, imagine, you know, like, I guess this happened in the Halo HCS the other day. Is they had like several hours of game server waiting. You know, maybe this is just part of the thing, part of the song, part of the dance, of what the VR Master League is supposed to be about, or any really. I mean, eventually we'll have LANs, you know, where it's all in person. You know, you are standing right there with a headset on, fighting someone 5 feet away from you. But you know what we are fighting? The excitement, because now they are loaded into a match. They may have to re-roll the server, unfortunately. We'll know in a sec. But I do see that they're in. Oh, some of those pings are crazy high. No, they're lowering. Okay, we might have a chance here. I'm gonna pop open the game. We'll see if they actually scan it. But this could be good, you guys. Finally, it's happening. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, baby. It's my moist critical impersonation. It could be bald moist critical. You can see it. That's what I was saying about the sometimes hard to see on this map, because a lot of the map is indoor in a relatively tight space. But we'll just make sure that everyone gets in here, and it looks like that's the case. Send you over to the gameplay. We're gonna have our first match. Thank you all for sticking around. I know it's a little slow. I'm sorry. But yeah. So let's head on over to our terrorist side. We have the Ruskies here. One of them needs to pick up the bomb, but usually on industries, it's gonna be fast pushes on to site. See where they go. Now, running over to the A side, we have Tarmac. He's going to go defend the mid. They're going to be relatively quick here. We'll probably see 2 to the left, 2 to the right. We see Cardboard Box and Yellow Hat here are going to have to defend. We're going to zoom out a little bit on the side. We see Jaffam, Kill Step, and Basilmoss running on. I think it's going on to my other headset. Here now. Okay, so Crumb killing up Bricktop, who pushed up a little too far there. They have I believe they were able to get the bomb down. It's, again, I don't have sound. Yeah, I hear it there. So now it's 4-on-1, and that's gonna be Thief, who's gonna get quite a good opportunity here. 1 second. He'll have to have a good opportunity to make that work. Okay, audio is going to the headset. Come on. And how do we make this work, guys? I blame them for audio issues, and then I get audio issues. That's kind of cringe. Why would I do that? Set with this audio here. Right, tracks. We have the eco round here where they've picked up the UMP, but two of them got the or sorry, three of them actually got the M4s ready to go into action with it. We'll zoom out. We see Tarmac and Basil Moss, as well as Chillstep, all running to the back site. Yellow Hat is hiding. Same with Bricktop on the middle of the site. They're going to be trying to push in there. And they were able to get the 2 kills. They didn't have too good weapons to fight up against, but that's kind of how this round goes. Save your money for the next one. And we see everyone getting eliminated a bit. You guys don't hear in-game sound. Give me 1 second. Okay, so it is not just you. Explains why my thing was game audio. This. Sorry, gamers. Apologize for the issue. There we go. Okay, things are popping. Another issue with Pavlov TV is it does send our audio over to the headset. So sorry about the delay. Gambling, I'll pop that open in just a second. Got too excited about the gameplay starting that I didn't do all the necessary things here. We see Crumb pushing up over on electrical here. He killed Lurf, but Bricktop and Yellow Hat are both going to be holding him down. Jaffam running up onto site. And they have 3 people on the back who are going to try to push into here. They do have some smoke that's going to stop them from being able to see easily. Let's zoom back here. We can see Basil Moss is going to be shooting on the site. We lost Yellow Hat. We lost Cardboard Box, and now it's just a Bricktop over here who has been paved. And while we're thinking about paving, let's pave down the road for a prediction of what's going to happen this game. I'm going to throw this up in Vortex versus Wrecked. Prediction. You guys are a minute behind me, but bump the button. Sorry for that. Oh, you guys are gonna think I'm a bad caster at this. Just nervous. So excited for all this gameplay. But gonna zoom on out over here. Crumb getting Thief early as they push onto the B site. Lurf is gonna be hiding behind a box. This is where both teams have real guns. Well, actually, no. It looks like they kind of went for a mixed buy here. Yeah, we see Bricktop, who did have a gun from the last round. Chillstep getting Lurf. Bricktop getting Crumb. And so now we have Yellow Hat in the back, who was in a fight with a Tarmac. Tarmac had won that one. Chillstep getting Bricktop. Now we just have a cardboard box here. Let's go through the walls. See him over here in Tarmac, rolling the mid, holding him down. This time we finally have a round where everything's going smoothly. 5-1 right now for Chillstep at the top. 4-2 for Crumb. Tarmac, Basil Moss, and Jaffam all not dying just yet. But they have, plenty of kills each. Bricktop, only one other team, new addition, was able to get any kills so far. This is Wrecked showing us what they do best. Wrecked. So we're rushing on the site. Right now, we do see that there are plenty of 50 cals. Instant kill weapons over on the side of Wrecked. Chillstep getting Bricktop, domineering as they push on the site. We see Thief, who's going to be hiding in this little alcove over here, and it looks like Crumb had killed him. Crumb also got Cardboard Box with a grenade earlier, and I missed that. Basil Moss getting Yellow Hat, and now it's Lurf in the back. Looks like he might want to save a gun. His team doesn't exactly need to do this. As you die, as you lose rounds, you get a loss bonus, and so they should have plenty. Any extra guns and utility helps if they want to share it with the team so they can buy some more. But yeah, right now they're just getting pushed on the site so quickly, and we're not seeing any of the Rec members get eliminated. Rec being aggressive here unnecessarily, but hey, they're up ahead by 4. They're gonna try and get some exits here. If they can go in and kill him, but Lurf is hiding. I don't think we're gonna see it, and yet we see them walking away. And that is one more round to Wrecked. Absolutely crushing so far. But hopefully, like I was saying, this is kind of a T-sided map. How this map works is because it's so short to get onto site, it does usually mean that the terrorists can, if they're quick and they're ready to go, they can get a significant portion of the way, and this is up to the CT to be there. If they're not ready, if they delayed a moment, it can be very bad for them. Right now, Yellow Hat and Lurf did get there on time. Cardboard Box is defending in the middle. Crumb is about to get grenaded, I think. Nope, it looks like it was just a smoke, but Lurf was taken out by Basil Moss. Let's follow over by Chillstep and Jaffam. We're beginning their push on the site. Lurf on the opposite side of the van. The van's gonna be where they're aiming for to get the bomb down. Lurf getting chill step. Now it's a 3v3 at the moment. We have Bricktop, Cardboard Box, and Thief here. They're gonna be able to help back them up. Crumb's pretty hurt behind the storage container. Bricktop had just got a kill over on the white car. And now we just have 3v2. And let's see if they have control of the bomb. I don't think I see where the bomb is just yet. We see Crumb kind of hiding here. Tarmac was in the mid, didn't have it. That 50 cal's down from earlier. And our bomb right here. I don't know if they know it, but they are, you know, now that Wrecked is being a little bit slow, looks like Crumb and Cardboard Box traded, that they might have the assumption that they have some control here. So Tarmac trying to walk out on the side. Oh, he baits a grenade, then walks out. Bricktop's ready in the open while Tarmac turns and gets the kill. And that's the first point for Vortex. That's not going to deter the finances of Rex so far. They have 10K on round 6, almost on every single player. Able to basically buy themselves back down a few more times. It's looking very good for them so far. 8-3 with Crumb at the top. It looks like, yeah, they're finally those kills. At least Death Award being split amongst many. So we see Tarmac going back to the mid, trying to get absolute control over there. And we see our Wrecked Wolf are running onto the A site, moving through the back here. Bezamos getting a early sniper kill on Thief. So a grenade went down. Chillstep and Jaffin take some damage. Bricktop is backing off. He's the top frag so far for their team, but he just got fragged himself by Crumb over here. They have control of the middle of the site right now. They're gonna be able to. Oh wow! Yellow Crumb also gets Yellow Hat. They get the bomb down and they have control. It's gonna be up to Lurf and Cardboard Box here to push up. We can get to either one of their perspectives. So we have him just trying to hide here. Cardboard Box might walk out on the site, but looks like Jaffin takes out Lurf immediately before we can even get the Cardboard Box. It's not gonna happen. Oh, thank you for the ban. Yep, we're gonna get rid of him. I would love to buy followers, primes, and viewers, but unfortunately, I need the cash money from Twitch. Do it first. But yep, right now this is our second to last round here. Crumb at the top with 10-3. Chillstep next one with 7-3. On the opposite side, we see Bricktop with a 5-6. It's not looking too good for Vortex as of now, but we're gonna see them get a few more points over on the opposite side. So Lurk takes some damage as he runs onto site. We see back in the back here. Chillstep and Thief are pushing up. Right, chill. We have Yellow Hat taking some damage in the back. Bricktop getting some shots up on Chillstep, but Chillstep's about to have the cover of the van. Able to use that as he gets the plant down. Let's see how from the Vortex perspective, they're buying a limited buy right now, so that way they have enough money for that final round. Jaffin gets Bricktop, and now it's just actually, where's Cardboard Box? He's on the opposite side. Get over to his perspective as we see potentially what it is for our last round. So on this version of the map, the garage door is not pennable, but unfortunately his flesh is. We see Bezamos killing Cardboard Box, and now this is the final round of the first half. It went by so quick. That's what happens when you go against Wreck. You get you get handled. Vortex right now has top with 6 and 7 for Bricktop. Lurf 2 and 7. Cardboard Box 3 and 8. But Yellow Hat and Thief are waiting to get their first kills. And we're nearly done with this game, unfortunately. Hopefully we can see Vortex come back up, at least get maybe 5 points overall would be super hype. Gonna matter how that first pistol round goes. Oh, so we see at the back of the site, Bricktop is being naded, pushed back. Yellow Hat is in a fight with Jaffam in the middle. Yellow Hat has a little less cover, but he gets Crumb. Bezamos got Lurk with that sniper. That 50 cal is so powerful. You see another one die to it. And right now it's a 3v2 to the advantage of Wreck still. Thief is going to be here, and he's going to be able to get... Oh, and Jaffam catches him right before he was able to fight Chillstep. Now it's just a Cardboard Box. It's up to him to at least, you know, kills don't matter so much as defusing the bomb here. It's the final round of the half. So got to go up against 3. Aggression's pretty much all he has. He has some flashes. We haven't seen a lot of utility over from the Vortex side. Chillstep gets Cardboard Box, packing him up and sending us off to our next half. Chillstep at the top right now with 12-3. Crumb with 10-5. Jaffam with 6-1. Bezamos with 9-2. Tarmac with 5-3. On the opposite side, Bricktop with 6-8. Arbor Box with 4 and 9, Yellow Hat with 1 and 9, Blurf with 2 and 8, and Thief with 1 and 8. So not too good so far. We see you know, a variety of guns coming out this season. Add an update to the pistols to kind of unbalance, or to change the balance, so it wasn't just so heavily sided to the Glock. We see Glocks, we see 1911s, we see 5.7s and the Tech 9. So many guns, different ways to use them. Tarmac getting an early kill on Thief. They have 4 people here, and they're being pincered right now between Japham and Chill Stuff. They're all kind of stuck in the same area. Lerf getting the kill on Japham though, but it allowed for everyone to rotate over, and it's not looking good for Vortex here. Vortex gets 2 and makes it a 2v3 at the moment. From is not going to be able to help in this fight because he's on the top up there. Just Lerf. Lerf is pretty hit. I think they have a Deagle, a Glock, and a 5.7. So any one of those guns is going to pretty much hurt him in 1 or 2 shots. He dodges some, but Crumb pops out and gets the kill. That's 1 and 9. And it's going to put them at a severe economic disadvantage here. They can't afford any of the standard armor-piercing guns. And I think this is really going to hurt them on this round. This is pretty much a shutout for this first one. But they did pick a map that was heavily sided. So we can see this play a little bit differently on the second, on the next map, where they're going to, Vortex is going to be able to pick the side of the map. Bezamos getting some early shots off, but I don't think any of them... Oh, Lerf did take one of them. Yellow Hat's pushing up the site really early, and he dodges Crumb there. Now he's going to be in a firefight with Japham, and Japham wins that one. Bezamos, oh, clearing it. And it's just basically Bricktop left. Bricktop is... Yep, and there we go. Our first game ended so quickly. That's not exactly what I expected to happen here, but we're hoping that, you know, they can do something more like their other games, where it was kind of 7 and 10 or so. Industry, one of those maps where if you're fast and you're on the T side, you can do a lot of damage really quick. I read you the scores earlier, but basically we see Chill Step at the top, Bricktop on the top of their other team. You know, so many kills, pretty much evenly distributed. We see Tarmac and Japham a little bit lower, but Tarmac was in the mid most of the time. Japham was in the back a little bit. So crazy first game. Not sure, you know, it's unfortunate we had to wait so long for that one to happen. You know, that goes by quick, but our next few games could be the big difference here. You know, like I said, Wrecked is going to be one of those teams where they are actually, you know, absolutely going to crush. You know, they are, you know, kind of the top of their league, and it's going to be hard for Vortex to make this work. You know, we'd love to see them have a competitor, someone who can actually shut them down. But yeah, it's as of now, that has not happened. We just had one map last season. So we are going to be waiting for our next game. Like I said, that went relatively quick. Unfortunately, no one had voted for Vortex here, and that's just going to be wrecked. Unfortunately, that was so fast. So I ended that a little, you know, or a minute behind. So 10-1. 10-1. It's not going to be good for the MMR of Vortex. I mean, it's not going to absolutely destroy them, but just because Rex is going to be so high, but it will be their chance, you know, if they can, if they can come back on some of these later ones. We'll have to see what we get for our second map. I'm looking at the Museum is going to be our next one. Great. Okay, so they're already off to the races. That's good that they picked something. And Museum is another one that is relatively sided. We'll likely see Vortex pick the defense. Vortex went for the T aggression, unless they haven't changed from last. Okay, interesting. I would say the CT is a much easier side to play here, but no, they have went for the red team, which means they're going to be pushing on a site. The CT advantage on the B side really means that it's, you know, it's kind of hard to push onto there. But okay, interesting. Yeah, we'll hopefully we can get that game server loading much quicker than last time. While we're waiting to find our first server, I'm going to send you guys over to our second sponsor of the evening, HyperX. Thank you, HyperX, and let's see what they have to say. Thank you, HyperX, for your sponsorship and all the other sponsors in the league. While you guys were watching that, though, I did see that they did load in their first game. I'm in the middle of loading the replay at the moment, trying to get it up and going, but it looks like we're going to be hopping into the second one relatively. There we go. We're loaded in. I do see that on their Twitch stream they are voting to end, though, so it looks like they may not have got the right servers for them. Yeah, we see that a few of the members are over 100 ping. Looks like they might have got East Coast this time, which, you know, 100 ping, I understand. I am an American who plays in the European League, and that's about my standard delay. So it is kind of brutal, but let's let them reload and we'll figure out what the you know, how long it's going to take for us to get in there. But yeah, I'd love to see another map where they're much closer. Maybe we can look historically as to how, if they've played this one versus each other before. As of last season, they had Dig, Strawbreaker, Oil Rig. What else did they have next? Strawbreaker, Dig, Resky. So we haven't seen them play it in at least a couple seasons versus each other. So we don't have a good idea as to what may happen there. We see last time, obviously, you know, Rec played this a bunch. They played it 6 times and won all 6 with a 73% round win percentage. And so, but this is you know, the most played map of Vortex here. They have a 75% win rate, so they have a chance here. They do only grab about 57% of the rounds. So hopefully they can show us that this map is going to work for them. We're just going to be waiting just a little bit longer for them to get into the game, get loaded, going. This. If we see him looking at his Discord, checking it out. I think they may have lost one of the Rec members. We'll have to see what's happening. But yeah, give him a moment. You know, again, I'm very curious that they picked the CT or the T side here. I think that's going to be a challenging start. Maybe they're hoping. I mean, I know some teams go for this the strategy of let the enemy have the better side first, because you're going to have your comeback moment. All you got to do is hold out in the first half, do as much as you can to get as many points. So we'll have to see if that is what it means for them. But yeah, the map is split amongst you know, we have a middle that is relatively open. They've made some changes to it, so now you kind of have to play it a certain way. You have to play back on these stairs that exist on the CT side. But the B site has a pretty much a single hallway you kind of have to walk through, which makes it a little hard to push in there immediately. It is challenging, but we'll have to see what Vortex can pull out. Like I said, they do tend to win this one. It's amongst one of their maps they win a little bit more often, so it could be interesting. While we're here, while we're waiting, again, this is one of those. I told you to get snacks and restroom and drink. You probably already have it. You're probably already loaded up. That went much quicker than we thought. You know, maybe this will last a full standard about an hour and a half, simply because the game ends. You know, Rec will destroy him so bad. We'd love to see a team step up against Rec. We have Vortex, we have Dream Team, and we have my Voltron list. All as 3 people, 3 sets of teams who could potentially go up and crush. Right now, they are still waiting for that last member, so we're gonna have to see what's gonna happen here. Why it's taking them a moment. We will see. Again, like I said, you can join the Virtual Reality Masters Leagues today and be playing in matches a little bit quicker than these guys, hopping in, getting some hype stuff going. All right, well, here's what I'll do. Okay, we're gonna look at this. I see Tarmac crashed. Create the update. This is the best when people actually respond to me. The Tarmac should be loading back in. I wonder if its stream is, if just Pavlov crashed or its whole stream crashed, which could be a big difference. And lately, I've been having this issue with my GPU. Right now, you guys can't hear it, but it is running literally 100% at the moment. My thermal paste, which I use liquid metal, the gallium stuff, not a sponsor, as my thermal paste. It goes bad after about 2 years, so I have to replace it. I just haven't done it yet. Have it literally in a package in the mail that came in the other day, so I'm excited to get going full speed, not running a fan 100% of my house all day. Our next stream is still live, but it doesn't look like he has any anything on the screen is pure black, so gonna give them a little bit more time. No, it happens. It happens. First Dave servers, now Tarmac's computer. Looks like the gameplay gods are against us this evening. I appreciate everyone sticking around with us, trying to make this work. It is unfortunate that it's going a little bit slower than expected. We'd love to get in the gameplay, get excited, get in there, but no more ads that I can send you guys on over to. Nothing but Stalin, baby. Not like Russia Stalin, just like I'm waiting Stalin. That's how it works. That's how it works. They sent me to like the gulag of waiting. But give them time. But we can look at what maps that are here. Maybe we can figure out what our last map will be. They're picking them relatively quickly map-wise. So we have Reach Sky that was banned, Santorini, Stall, and Stockpile. Industry and Museum have been played. We've learned a little bit about Museum as we talked about it here. That only leaves us, and I always seem to forget these as soon as we need them. As soon as I'm thinking about what the maps are, the worst part about it. Oil Rig and Banner. So with Oil Rig is one that doesn't have a particular, like, super heavily sided. I think it's a little easier to push as a T. We can see that, and that would be Rect, who would be picking, or sorry, Vortex who would be picking it, and they have the CT advantage. The other one being Manor, which is usually listed as being sided towards the T. Rect will likely pick that way. It's only really sided that way if you play that first half as the defenders too aggressively, because the house can be more easily defended by the defensive team. So we'll have to see what they pick. Vortex, again, they're top. They're gonna be the number 2 team here. They know how to do this. It's all about them just making sure they're bringing their absolute A game and hoping that Rec is gonna crush. Picture the shrimp from the Muppets on Thief's screen, and just look at this GIF, making me laugh. Look at this photograph, and it makes me laugh. Just waiting. Come on, Tarmac. I believe in you. Come on, gamer. Please. But that's the unfortunate news here. They could eventually, I guess, find someone who could play for them. This may even be the advantage for Vortex here. I mean, if they wait too long, they do have to get this game going. It could go up to 20 minutes, but I think we have plenty of time before that actually happens. I could look. We started our server last time about 8 minutes ago, so that could be it could happen, although very unlikely. I assume we'll see Tarmac there back in time. Where do they go? This is always the problem. Let's see if one of the other players, the Tarmac or Thief, is literally just looking around on his screen. We could go over maybe some of the other cool matches that happened this week. We saw Rec playing the other day with versus Thinking, and that was 30-13. Where Thinking had picked up a few more points. Thinking being one, they are another very good team here, but Vortex right now is above them in MMR, so we should expect them to do a little bit more on that. They had played looks like Oil Rig, Stockpile, and Manor. Let's see if we can find another map that the Vortex. We don't see the next one that they had. Museum. They did play Dream Team, who I think are the exact same MMR as them at the moment. They did 7-10 where they won against the. So that's pretty good. Making sure they obviously have something there, but it looks like they would have had site pick. So yeah, maybe they know what they're doing. Maybe they're picking that T on purpose to make it all work for them. Yep. Come on, gamers, I believe in you. It's gonna happen. We're gonna load in. We're gonna have a good old time. What we can do, if we want, could play a mean game of Minesweeper. It takes a little too long. I don't know if I'm supposed to do that, but it'd be something. It'll give us content that we're waiting for. We can check out another streamer to see what other people are doing in the VR. It's the space of VR on Twitch. I mean, there's someone, Sasa KL, who looks like he's playing the what's that game mode called? The hold fast. So maybe if his stream's interesting, we can check that out while we wait. This is unfortunate. Doesn't seem to be a. Oh no, he's just actually on like the map from like a desert map. So, oh, and there we go, and looks like they're not canceling. Okay, so we are back. We're in the game. We're in the game. Yes, thank you, thank you. And I appreciate everyone here waiting with me. Again, I'm struggling, man. I'm trying to make this work. And so you guys staying here, keeping me happy, keeping me excited is all that I need. Let's hop into this, and we can see that revolve around the spiritual, how you say, the tarot cards of the Pavlov world. Very hype. Let me upload this to be versus wrecked. 5 minutes. And we are on to our first round here. Looks like they will be playing it, and I am going to put this up on this so both we see 5.7s, we see Glocks, we see Tech 9s on the Vortex side, and Vortex is going for a hard A push. Like I said, that B push is relatively challenging for them to do, so this will be up to them to do well over here. But they did put Basil Moss and Tarmac and Crumb on the opposite side. It'll be Chillstep and Jaffam here over on our A push. This one has a little bit easier overhead views. We can see all the details of what's happening. Jaffam opened this door, going to put him in the line of fire. But if he can get that early intel, it's going to be very good for them. See Basil Moss walking around in lounge over here. He can drop down underneath. And look, it looks like Jaffam caught him. They have to be quick now. Chillstep has long. He's throwing flashes. Yellow Hat running backwards. Jaffam getting some early shots off here. Let me go start the predictions. We see Carbobots getting Jaffam. Chillstep getting Thief here. Chillstep versus the top here. Looks like Basil Moss was defended by Chillstep as Bricktop helped. Yellow Hat versus Chillstep. And Chillstep gets another one. A third or fourth. Chillstep with the 5K. I wish I would have caught them all. Wow. Wrecked them absolutely. And that's their captain for you. So we are moving on to our second round. We're gonna have Anti-Eco on the side of Wrecked here. This is gonna be a save with quite a bit of utility actually for Vortex, right? They're gonna go fast on the B. Moving slowly. They can beat Crumb up to this top position. Crumb is going to have a chance to mow him. They flash it. Oh, that's the smoke. Never mind. That's the right one. So we see Tarmac here in the back of sight. Basil Moss already there and ready to go. Looks like Tarmac, Crumb. Oh, they already wiped them. But they did get the bomb down. That bomb is going to give them $500 each on the Vortex side, which means they're going to have a little bit more money to bring into the next round. Struggling to defuse the bomb. But hey, they get it eventually. And so we move on back, and so this is round 3. Again, we need to see Vortex grab at least like 3 or 4 points here for them to have a chance to make this work for them. But you know, we need to see them actually grab, because it's going to be so much easier for them to defend on the opposite side. Right now, Basil Moss doing his thing, grabbing a sniper already on the 3rd round. He got enough money from that UMP round, or UMP last round. Running on the site, and we see Crumb, who is going to be up there very, very quickly. Crumb going to be, flash and stop. Tarmac, though, getting Thief as he drops down on the site. Tarmac needs to be pushed by 3 here, and Bricktop gets him. Basil Moss with the 50 cal. Doesn't get land a shot just yet, so we can see from this angle. Actually, let's move up above so we can see everything that's happening. Crumb hiding in the back. It is a 3 versus 2, but all 3 of them are kind of lined up in the same spot. Jaffam does have a grenade, which could work very well for him here. But besides that, it's just gonna be a matter of kind of get that push in there. Lurf does kill him, dropping that grenade, and it's kind of Crumb stuck in the corner. We see Crumb getting some shots off, and a flash goes up above, but Cardboard Box takes him out before the flash getting the kill. And that is again a point over for Vortex. Now this is gonna actually put them onto a save. On, well, a mixed buy, because you see Jaffam did go for the gun. Well, the rest of his team went for Deagles. Jaffin being over on A side, but these guys are running to the B. Let's zoom on out and see Basil Moss playing over in the mid again, no longer having the 50 cal. Crumb and Tarmac are both hiding underneath. I think they're gonna throw knives up, and oh, Bricktop, comes down like a ton of bricks and kills him. I like how I hesitated on that. I could have said he came out on top like a ton of bricks. That would have been even better. There we go. Jaffam getting yellow hat. Bricktop getting Jaffam. Looks like Thief is gonna go pick up that gun. Never mind, he ran past. And that is 2-2 and a more even game this time. But both teams now are able to actually buy. I wonder if actually, let's go check quickly if Jaffam can afford armor. Yeah, two of their members were not buying armor. Basil Moss likely being one of them to save up for that 50 cal. He has $3,500 playing with the Deagle. But if he gets that 50 cal, he's going to be absolutely brutal in the coming rounds. Bricktop playing what looks like might be a distraction. Oh, Basil Moss may not need the 50 cal when he can headshot Yellow Hat with the Deagle. Literally a gun that he's using as a save. Bricktop is going to be in a firefight with Basil Moss, not for long though, as Bricktop takes him out. Cardboard Box, Lurf, and Thief are running over to the A side, and we see that Chillstep has backed off site a little bit. Chillstep hearing the footsteps and Jaffam coming here are going to try to go and defend in just a moment. But if they can get a good foothold onto the site, when Bricktop fighting its way through the mid, Chillstep drops on the site. This is going to allow Thief and Lurf, if they can, okay, Lurf is in the middle of the site, but if they can move up Gamer here and get behind Chillstep winning that first firefight, Crumb is going to back up that position I said they needed to get. We see Cardboard Box hiding there. It looks like they lost their push. Crumb, oh no. Okay, we lost Thief, and now Bricktop's came a little late to the party. It's just 2v2 here. Cardboard Box and Chillstep are both pretty hurt, but both players have real guns. We don't have we don't have a lot of utility either team can use. I mean, Tarmac could flash. Bricktop getting Chillstep. Now it's just Tarmac. We need to see Tarmac flash into sight. He has 19 seconds. He just needs to hold them back. And the bomb is planted. Cardboard Box getting that plant basically means Tarmac does need to get a kill against both of these guys. He threw his flash down, but didn't push alongside it. Cardboard Box and Tarmac trade, and that is Bricktop alive on A long, keeping them up on points. This is going to mean that a lot of the members of Rect are going to have to save. Basil Moss will probably save. Yep, he doesn't buy, but he has enough for next round to buy a 50 cal, meaning they're going to be a force to deal with when they're actually going to be rifling it up. We'll see if Vortex anticipates the eco here. We're going to zoom out a bit. We see Basil Moss again in the mid. Like I said, he crushed with the Deagle. He doesn't actually need the 50 cal. Crumb is going to try to get up there. The flashes go down. Tarmac gets those early shots off, but Lurf takes him out. Crumb hiding in the corner. Chillstep going through gift shop in a moment to help. Yellow Hat pushes in, but will he catch Crumb? No, Crumb caught him. Crumb won't settle for Crumbs. He picks up a real gun and kills Thief here and Bricktop. Bricktop in the back. All right, so we have Cardboard Box getting Basil Moss. Jaffam getting Lurf. Now it's just Cardboard Box. He needs to hold back. He has a flash. He could stop him for a moment, but it's 3-on-1. Two of them have guns now. Crumb goes from above, gets him, takes him out, and with 18 seconds left on the clock, they're clopping, a very different thing, is going to allow them plenty of time to defuse, and now going to be, next round with real guns. It doesn't stop the eco. For our Vortex team, they have enough to buy into this next one. But after that, I think we're gonna have to see a save from them if it doesn't work. There we go. We see Basil Moss popping out with the 50 cal. Chillstep has a Deagle. He could just be holding a utility right now. But looks like they're going A-ward. Let's zoom out and see what we see here. Chillstep playing forward over on base here. Looks like he backs away. Never mind. So they're gonna have both their gamers ready to look for an A long push here. Or a main. This one's called storage, but this one I always, this is a long hallway. I tend to call it long. It's probably main. The first hallway you go through. All right, and so the slow ascent into the storage. As soon as they open this door or make an step. I mean, if they pull a pin on a grenade, they're going to be heard. These doors are can be penetrated. And there we go. The doors are open. The utility, it looks like that's a grenade. And Bezamos doesn't even need the grenade as he came over and shot from Gamer through the storage, taking him out, slowing the push. Thief, Yellow Hat, and Lurfer are kind of stuck here. There's 4 people on site. Thief does push up Gamer, hit 1. And we have him dying to Chill Step. Lurf getting another, though. And Chill Step defending the site as always. Jaffin getting an extra kill. It's just Cardboard Box now versus 3. Get from his perspective, he's hiding, he's crouching, he's wondering if he can get there. Jaffin, though, is going to be next to this door. He goes a little wide. And that was a trade, unfortunately. I say that door could have closed if he bumped into it, and he'd know, but... And it looks like Yellow Hat, he's going to need a teammate to buy for him now. He doesn't have too much money. We have 2 more rounds left on this half. If they don't overbuy here, yeah, it looks like Thief is going to be down. Same with Yellow Hat. They may not have enough money in the final round if they don't win this. So we do need to see them get points for sure. Chill Step. Okay, there we go. We see his M4. Both teams have real guns, able to play. A-side not working too well for them. Bricktop going to play a firefight with Basil Moss. If they can stop Basil Moss early, again, Basil Moss is just, we haven't been looking at the scoreboard. Basil Moss with those kills with the 50 cal, I guess aren't as effective as I thought. It's mostly Chill Step wiping up after sight. I'm getting too excited about the gameplay, and we're not seeing everything that's happening on the board right now. Chill Step on the top with 9 and 4. Crumb with the 7 and 3. See a Cardboard Box with 8 and 4. Bricktop with 7 and 4. And early smokes go down. Unfortunately, 2 smokes on the exact same site, so they're not going to be too useful. And that's Bricktop pushing into the middle of Lounge here. Runs past Basilmoss. Oh, this could be really interesting. No one in Gift Shop to check it, and he's going to be able to wipe out Chill Step. By wiping out Chill Step, he gave his team quite an advantage here. A flash on Jaffam. He's stuck. Bricktop gets him, but Basilmoss takes out Bricktop. What an amazing push there. We see Tarmac and Crumb flying in to help to get a little, be able to help stop those people on control panel up there. Lurf and Cardboard Box are locked in. Looks like Yellow. Oh, they're going for a fake plant to get people in. They did. Yellow Hat now actually planning after he cleared the mid player. Tarmac and Crumb are just kind of stuck in the back of sight. And now it's, as long as they play cautious here, like Cardboard Box needs to kind of go back and hide or move somewhere else. That wall is penetrable. If they see him here, they're going to kill him. But 2 players have to walk on the site. The question is, oh, there we go. Crumb getting 1. Oh, there we go. Cardboard Box does have the height and was able to get the kill. Tarmac is dead by Yellow Hat, bringing it to a 4-4. If he can grab an extra gun for his brothers. Yellow Hat getting a 50 cal. Right now, Cardboard Box with 10 and 4, and Bricktop with 9 and 5, Lurf with 4 and 6, Chill Step with 9 and 5, Crumb with 8 and 4, and next on their team is Jaffam and Basilmoss each with a 4 and 6. An even game. We'll have to see who's going to grab the most points, but this is what I was saying about, if they do well on this T side, bringing it to a half-half, they're going to have the advantage for the second half of the game. We could easily see this as a Vortex game. So Yellow Hat is testing the mid over here in Soldier. We see the amazing art over here. Basil Moss is hiding and waiting, but he has to use a revolver. It's going to be a 2-hit kill at that range if he stays close. Looks like Yellow Hat's just making enough noise where Tarmac is over in Shadow over here. Just waiting. I mean, he's going to be able to get on site, but it leaves only Crumb to be able to defend against 4. They're making enough noise. Crumb knows. He shoots down the hallway. This is the one I was talking about that can be absolutely dangerous. Tarmac gets it back on the site in time. It does kill Lurf. Thief is going to push Crumb, but Tarmac gets Thief defending Crumb. Oh no, this is not looking good for Vortex. They've been split up, having a set of 1v1 fights. Yellow Hat can come in, getting a kill on Crumb, but I don't think they have the bomb down over here. Yep, the bomb's down on site. They have 40 seconds left for a 2v4. Yellow Hat does need to wait for Bricktop, but it is not looking good. Oh, there we go. Yellow Hat getting Chill Step. 27 seconds left. We need to see Bricktop push. He gets, oh, and Basilmoss with with the revolver. I mean, close range, the revolver is a very powerful gun. Was able to get the kill even against an assault rifle. Oh, and yep, he was, and dude, Basil Moss actually crushed that round. I think he got 3 kills with the revolver. That's 5 and 4 at the end of our first half. Right now, we read the scores last time, but it was 10 and 5 for Cardboard Box, 9 and 6 for Bricktop, 4 and 7 for Lurf, 5 and 8 for Yellow Hat, 2 and 8 for Thief. Right now, Crumb at the top with 9 and 5, Chillstep with 9 and 6, Tarmax with 6 and 7, 4 and 6 for Japham, and 6 for Basil Moss. Least Death Award right now going to both the top fraggers here with 5 deaths. So pushing onto A side, being aggressive. We see Tarmac, who's going to do a little bit of contest in the mid against Yellow Hat. We'll see if they rotate over early. Nope, they're not calling it. Just, the discipline's good, just in case they're going to get tricked here. But it looks like it is tour de force here with the 4 players, potentially 5 we're going to push on. Bricktop is able to get that intel with opening the doors early, able to see them. Japham and Crumb push up, but Lurf throws a flash, stopping Chillstep and holding it back for a moment. Yellow Hat getting ready to help from Gamer over here. And shooting, slowing down the assault. We have all 5 members ready to play, ready to help. Okay, let's find a good place so we can see all the action here. Bezamos does kill Bricktop, but Thief also gets Crumb. Yellow Hat in a firefight over here with Tarmac. And Tarmac does win that one, taking control of Gamer, but Lurf ends up defending from approach. Basil Moss pushes up, but Lurf gets him once again, and this is Vortex controlling the site, getting absolute, handling. They were able to slow them off and do exactly what happened to them the previous few rounds. 1v1 kills. Lurf was able to win all those. Hit a little bit of cover, and they were completely open. Japham's walking out onto site. Kills here don't matter too much. It's only about getting the bomb plant. No reason to save. But we can say that Thief saved the round for them by getting that last kill, bringing them into an even 5-5 at the moment. This is going to make wrecked on a save round here. We're going to see either an eco or actual guns. We're seeing Cardboard Box and Bricktop both going for full armor piercing guns. It looks like their team didn't buy too much. We see 2 deagles and a flash, so they're going to have just enough to push into a site maybe, but they're not going to have any armor. Lurf is the only one. Actually, Lurf and Yellow Hat both had cheaper buys. Lurf with his UMP, which will give him $800 per kill. Yellow Hat with the Glock, which if they don't have armor, I mean, it's still a pretty solid gun. But he's allowed to play a little bit more forward, because if he dies, they won't be able to pick up a gun. Thief getting the first kill on Crumb with a headshot. Thief defending the site. We'll see if we can get the Thief. Cardboard Box and Thief both getting 2 kills each. Now it's just, there we go, Tarmac in the middle, and Yellow Hat was able to get him with that lock. And so 5 and 6, Vortex are ahead, but both teams have real guns now. I had to respond to something in chat. It was absolutely urgent. I like how both the Vortex members have something to say. Interesting. I don't know if that was an accidental util throw. It was a little too far. Basil Moss going for that save again, hoping to get that deagle for the next round. Tarmac going to play maybe a distraction over on the A side if he can hold one member away. Or sorry, B side. Oh, and a grenade though. What? How did he not die? Museum nades. Crazy. Okay, so right now they're pushing up. The doors are open. Bricktop's going to be able to get those first couple shots off when he sees him. And they looks like they both hit each other relatively evenly. Tarmac in the middle. Yellow Hat playing on Gamer already, but he needs to be with his team. A grenade goes down. Doesn't hit anyone just yet. You see Japham get lurked, preventing last round from happening the same way. We have 2 players in the back of site able to help. A grenade goes up and down. It's a smoke, and it doesn't really stop anyone. Cardboard Box gets Crumb, but they have control of the bomb site. Yellow Hat doing. Yellow Hat's just making sure the mid's cleared at this point. But Chillstep and Tarmac both get kills, leaving Yellow Hat alive against 4. Well, really, no one alive against 4. So, there we go. 6 and 6. Right now, Cardboard Box clapping them with a 14 and 6. Chillstep with 11 and 8. I'm just saying the top of the leaderboard, but it's crazy how and I mean, it's more even between the rec crew, but Cardboard Box is climbing ahead. This is going to put Vortex on a save. We see a couple extra utility, but we do see mostly deagles. It's unfortunate that last round had that early issue, but I think Tarmac wasn't too much of the crazy force there. He did hold Yellow Hat back for a little bit. Lurf is playing a forward position here. We might be able to see a trick here. He does have a knife ready. Only had a knife and a grenade. Would have been absolutely crazy. Crumb is getting ready though. He's gonna check, and he was not able to throw it in time. He was able to predict the economy. Bricktop hiding underneath, but guess what? Chill Step, saw him make those steps. Wow. Cardboard Box and Thief, a grenade. That's unfortunate. Hit the top of input here. Now these guys are stuck without any strong guns to push onto site with. Yellow Hat is underneath versus Basil Moss. Looks like they're aware of each other. Chill Step getting a cardboard box. We have a little bit of a firefight here, and these are the last ones. All right. So that is another Vortex loss there. But they're going to have real guns this time. They're going to have their opportunity to come back. Yeah, they'll have their chance here. We got to believe in them. They have shown that they could, they can crush on this half. But we do need to see Wrecked not play in a way where they're going to have that kind of disadvantage where they win on those one fights. I don't think we'll see that again. I think they're aware of that kind of issue. Same kind of dance as before. Tarmac and Yellow Hat are going to be fighting in the middle. An early grenade goes down. But it's a smoke preventing Chill Step from being able to fight too much against them. We see Crumb and Jaffam kind of hanging out, kind of slowly figuring out how they're going to push onto this. The doors are closed this time, so Bricktop might we'll know when the doors open to start shooting. The doors are penetratable, so what's going to happen is they're going to open. He's going to have some shots. And he tries, but he misses. Crumb gets out of the way. We see an early grenade go down, doing some damage on Bricktop, not a whole lot. Chill Step not able to help just yet, but now that Bricktop pushes up a little too far, he's taken out. Cardboard Box and Tarmac. Okay, we're already seeing kills. We're now down to a 3v3. Honda Toaster would say a 3v3 situation. Jaffam's up on site, but we see Chill Step and Basil Moss potentially rotating off. Yeah, they're going to move away. They have 30 seconds left. And with this, we see... Oh, we don't actually see anyone rotating. Yeah, they're going to be able to get on site. With 20 seconds left, if we could see Cardboard Box and Lurf get there quickly... Oh, they're not. They don't expect this. Yep, that is going to be... They're going to be able to play it. They're going to be able to keep this round going for them. Because Vortex didn't have an anchor on the opposite side, didn't have someone to check. It is maybe to their advantage to keep all their players together so that way they have a stronger firefight. Jaffam is going to try to keep from another angle, but it was very close. If they just had one person there who could shoot, they may have been able to stop this bomb. And what is happening with Vortex? Vortex, they're just going to save? Oh, interesting. Okay, that's not what I expected here. A 3v3 fight. It would have taken them a few seconds to get there, but they're picking up extra guns. That way, I mean, this next round won't be a save round. Interesting. That's more cautious than I expected. But that's going to put the wrecked money far and away from Vortex. Yep, this is that was probably the right call. They are on save money, but everyone will have a gun. We're going to see utilities. We're going to see them be able to play this next round. But 8-6, again, a much closer game than last time. I'm glad that they were able to keep it exciting. 15-7 right now for Cardboard Box. We do see that everyone's got some kills here. We see Lurf, Thief, Bricktop, and Yellow Hat, all with relatively similar scores. On the opposite side, 14-8 for Chill Step, 11-9 for Crumb, reverse 9-11. I'll never forget, but in reverse, I guess I'll always forget. Is that what that would be? Chill Step taking some early damage from a grenade. Yellow Hat was ready for that one. Let's see, Tarmac in the center. Yellow Hat is getting ready to fight him if he stays there. Let's see if we can watch this. There we go. A smoke grenade gonna go down. It's gonna stop Yellow Hat from being able to see what's happening. Yellow Hat's gonna move over to the window, and so that way he has a better shot off on Tarmac. We'll see what's happening for this side. Tarmac was taking him out. This gives us the opportunity to watch everything happening over here. And a grenade, a flash going in actually, stopping Crumb for a moment. Bricktop's gonna try to hold him back. Lurf getting flash, and they're rotating again. They do have control of the middle of the map. Now that they lost Yellow Hat. Thief is checking to see if they're there, but oh, Thief does get Tarmac, so he needs to call for his team to rotate over. And yeah, they're fighting Ghost over here. Actually, hold on. Does Crumb have the bomb? Is this a fake? No, Crumb is playing distraction. If he can hold back even Bricktop, this is really good. Bricktop does get Crumb. They're able to rotate over now. So we see Japham on the site. He's been flashed, taking a moment to get this bomb down, and there it is. A grenade goes down. Oh, I don't know how they didn't kill, but Cardboard Box is alive. Thief can't steal one away here. Doesn't get so many deaths. Bricktop versus 2. Let's go to Bricktop's perspective. See what he sees. Hear what he hears. Doesn't know Basil Moss is coming. And Basil Moss does surprise him with a headshot. And Basil Moss grabs it. So we have a reverse funny number here. But this is the final round. Vortex looks like they can buy, but we do want to see them pop at least a point or two more to keep this competitive. Tarmac going, probably looks like the same song and dance. We're doing the exact same thing here. It's working for Wrecked. You know, why change what works? Also, I missed it earlier, but Just Joker, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. It's always hype to have follow the channel, baby. And we see Bricktop playing aggressively, forcing them out onto A. Lurf, though, gets an opportunity to kill Chillstep, but he's nearly hurt doing it. You see Lurf die to Crumb here. Bricktop could catch Crumb. He does with a headshot. Is the last second. A third one. Sorry, second one. Yeah, he gets it. Basil Moss gets Bricktop. Actually, no, it was 3. Yeah, and so now Basil Moss and Tarmac are the only ones left, but I think Tarmac is getting on the site. He's going to go. He doesn't have the bomb. He's going to try and go behind them. Maybe if they come together and they have a flank, Harbor Box is checking the opposite side alone. Going to be not looking. And there we go. Tarmac gets the first kill. Yellow Hat's going to rotate back around in a firefight with Tarmac. Oh no, they're being separated here. These are 1v1 fights. We don't want to see this. Tarmac is hurt. And Yellow Hat even had his gun up. We missed a grenade from Basil Moss. That's 10-6 for Wrecked. It's Cardboard Box at the top with 15-9 on his team. 12-12 for Bricktop. 8-11 for Lurf. Thief with the 8 kills, 13 deaths. Yellow Hat with 6-14 on the opposite side. We start with Japham with 8-10. Tarmac with 11-11. Basil Moss moving up to a 13-8. 12-11 for Crumb. On top, 15-9 for Chillstep. So let's head back over to the scoreboard. That's kind of the game I was looking for. It was close. It was hype. But yeah, Vortex was not able to take that one away just yet. So that was 6 for them and for these guys. And so very cool that they were able to get it going. But unfortunate, yeah, we saw that last little bit here right in front of Tarmac. Yellow Hat, maybe his avatar didn't turn. But yeah, he just wasn't ready. He was expecting someone closer this way as he was pushing from over here. Basil Moss had that solid grenade, kept 3 of them held back here, while Tarmac was able to, get 2 one-on-ones. That's the problem with trying to fight like that. And yeah, crazy. So let me give you guys the outcome here. Much closer game, and yeah, there were some pop-offs. There was some hype there, just like there's gonna be hype for this next map. I wonder what it will be. I see that organization ping me. Oh, it's just people asking for scrims. But yeah, so like I said, our last 2 maps are Manor and Oil Rig. Oil Rig, if Vortex picks it, isn't too heavily sided. Manor is. I think that we'll likely see Manor because that hasn't stopped Vortex from picking that kind of thing. Oil Rig is a little bit more popular in the US League, but be a chance for them to grab some extra points. We got to see their MMR rise, but officially Wrecked has won this game. We'll see what happens in our last chance. Let me pop open the screen, start trying to figure out what everyone's doing. And I'm saying an Oil Rig. We're gonna assume that that is it. So they're gonna be hopping into this map. Well, I say soon, but you know how these delays have been. I'm trying my best here. But yeah, once they're in, we'll see what side they're going. I see that he pulled up his stream. Let's go see if Tarmac is Tarmac live. There we go. And leave it load. I still have the Sasuke guy open from here. All right, Tarmac is on a super delay. But it looks like Vortex is going to be choosing the T side here on Oil Rig. That's going to put Crumb, Basil Moss, Chillstep, Tarmac, and I don't know, all the members of Breck on the opposite side on the CT. CT being a little bit harder to defend on the B side. The A side with Basil Moss, he's going to hold it down with the 50 cal. We're going to see it. It looks like Mountain Dew hopped in. So I was like, the picture didn't line up who I was thinking who was going to be the fifth person. Okay, so I'm right. Cool. So yeah, they're hopping him in. Looks like Frigg is hopping in and Crumpet instead of Yellow Hat and Cardboard Box. And so the subs getting everyone a chance to play. Hopefully we get this map going soon. Bingus in the league would be super hyped. That's a map from my friend Skeetard. Love him. Love the map. He's been he did update Olive Garden to be S&D ready. So if you haven't played Olive Garden, another great map. Kind of a troll there, I guess. But yeah, unfortunately we lost 2 maps in the league this season. We just had some Steam Workshop removals, unfortunately. I am in charge right now with fixing pipes. It's going to need some work before I have it back and ready. Hopefully I can get that going for you guys relatively soon so we can have that at least. But Dig, I do not have access to, unfortunately. But, you know, you can play other maps. You can choose, you know, a lot of teams. It just requires both teams, so it is kind of harder to get that going. But you know what is going? Our next match. They started early. Woo! All right. Okay, come on, load. We had the dreaded issue. Okay, it's loading. Load the replay. I just want to watch it. I want to see what's happening. Give him some time. All right. So with Oil Rig, okay. It looks like players are still loading into the match. We see some Brinky Cronge ping. Thief at 120 right now. Lurf though at 40. Bezamos at 16. He's literally at the Google server. So we'll see. But they are likely. Tarmac load in. We have the 2 players left. The 2 new players. Raka and oh no, Lurf. No, Frigg. Who need to load in. And they did not load in time. They have to get the map downloaded. So unfortunately, we're going to be going back out. Yeah, it's gonna happen eventually. They're starting it immediately. They're trying to get ready. But yeah, we'll get this one going. Again, opportunities to go get your drinks, get your popcorn, get your snacks, go to the restroom, subscribe. Killer Mob Wolf, I missed your follow as well. I need to get the alerts so it pings me a little bit more easy to see. But thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I'm always glad to have the gamers here. Again, we have other. I'll show VRML for a moment. We have the VOD channel on YouTube. We have the TikTok, the Twitter, the Discord. Just go to the VRML.com. You can see all the other games we have to play. Lots of exciting things, lots of exciting games. Echo and Onward are popping off. Also check out my stuff. TV/GoddamnSuperhero. I'm on YouTube. I'm on TikTok. I post stuff. Not all Pavlov related, but it is you know, my eccentric personality and speaking disorder. Jeez, I'll be able to say it someday. Worst ad for myself of all time, unfortunately. They're loading the game server. They're gonna get in here. We're gonna have to see how they do. Hopefully they can, you know, Vortex can grab quite a bit more points here, so that way the MMR drop isn't too much. Again, Breck is gonna be really high in MMR, so this isn't gonna be a crazy drop for them. I don't think we should expect that, but is a team showing that they conquer on all kinds of battlefields. Hopefully we don't get another you know, 1 in 10. I don't think we're going to see that here. You know, with the defense being early for the CT on what's it called, on Wrecked. Bezamos controlling the A site. This is going to be absolutely brutal for Vortex, but unless they stay on to B. And was it to be or not to be? Well, I don't know, but they did load into the map. Let me pop into oil rig. Let's see what the what we're looking at here when it comes to paying, and hopefully we can get going with our third match. But I swear to you, it's going. And we are in. All the players are there. But 400, we see 108. Bezos at 24. Yeah, there's 3 members with over 100 ping, so I think... oh, they're going for it. Okay, yeah. Okay, I see that they're playing on the other stream. So, we'll give that one a go, and let's hop into our next match. This is, we've lost, we're past the revolve around, but once we're there, let me get the predictions ready for you guys when you guys can see this. Boop, boop, boop. And we have our first round here. We see, again, 5.7s, 1911s, Glocks. It's awesome to see that. This is one of the few rounds that actually has very diverse weaponry, which is awesome to see. I can't wait. We, you know, once maybe faction guns come in, we'll see a little bit more change in the setup here. Frig right now in the early firefight against Crumb. Chill Step backing away against Crumpet. Mountain Dew on site, Tarmax there as well. Thief, though, let's check them out on the opposite side. Thief and Bricktop likely have the bomb here. So we're going to see them sneak plant in just a moment. We see the rotate off. They were able to see. They didn't push on the site. They didn't try to do anything. And that's going to make them, you know, suspicious as to what's happening. Mountain Dew and like Bricktop also die. So the push is beginning. Chill Step is just going to barely miss Thief here. If Thief can catch Basil Moss, who just killed 2 more members, that could be good for him. And never mind, Basil Moss popping off. And now it's just Lurf, who is on that B side. So he's pushing in. From his perspective, he's running, but is he gunning? Crumb backs away, doesn't need to push him in here. So we back away. We see that, yeah, you know, there's not a lot he can do. I mean, if he killed Crumb, he'd be making Crumb drop another $400. Chill Step would be dropping 200. Bringing these guns into the next round isn't absolutely necessary for them, but the util could be reused. You don't get any money for kills on the pistol round, so anything crazy like that. So he stays alive. Chill Step's gonna push up though, and Lurk nearly dies here. Cool. Well, we hop into our next one. We see Thief and Crumpet were both able to get 1 kill. Bezos with 3 and Mountain Dew with 1. The score, or I'm sure chat will tell you, 1 to 10, or 1 to 10 on Industry, 6 to 10 on Manor, both ways correct. All right, so we move on to the B side. All 5 players. It's the pistol rush. Kill Step's there. Same with the Crumb. Crumb getting 2. Kill Step getting 2. Now it's just Lurf. Lurf has to go against the firing squad. He's hiding. He's hanging. Question is, oh, yep, they are gonna go for it. And that is an extra kill for Crumb. That puts Bezos able to buy his favorite gun. We get the 50 cal already. We see another sniper actually on Mountain Dew. So they're gonna be able to hold off both sites from afar. And we'll have to see where Mountain Dew. I didn't see it was. He was. I think he was mid. Yeah. Cool. Okay. So they all go. Moving on to B side, both team guns this time. Slowly moving. Oh, grenade going down. How did that not hurt them? Actually, I guess it hurt Bricktop. Bricktop took quite a bit of damage. The rest of the team didn't take too much. A grenade going down, nearly killing Crumpet and Frig. That's 3 players nearly destroyed even before the assault begins. Chill Step getting some shots off, but taking some as well. Crumb gets Crumpet. Frig pushes out, and Bricktop and Crumb also get killed, or Frig get killed by Crumb. Bezos gets Lurf, and now it's just Thief. 5v1. This is looking more like our Industry. Mountain Dew getting Thief, and 5-3. Right now, Crumb's at the top with 6-0. Bezamos with 4-2. Killstep with 2 in a row. Not looking good so far. This is going to be a buy, a partial buy, I guess, for Vortex. They're saving up. If they lose this one, they'll have enough money from the eco, you know, from there's a pity bonus. If they win this one, they'll be able to keep playing with real guns. But see what they get. Killstep getting some shots off, but doesn't stop the assault. They're having more players in the mid. It looks like they might be just going for kills. They don't really have a coordinated assault onto the B side just yet. You see Crumpet, who's moving up through Oil Room, getting onto Bridge in a second. Tarmac has his gun up and ready, though. Beef is checking in the mid. Looks like was checking for a push. Now he's not looking, and Mountain Dew is going to catch him here. See Mountain Dew sneaking up behind him. Boom, headshot. He's gone. So we move up, and we see Crumpet, who's might try. Nope. Looks like him and Tarmac are here. Frig got Crumb. Tarmac getting Crumpet. So now they're able to push on into them. Frig is going behind. Was able to actually look like Mountain Dew got bricked up. So it's 2-on-3. Frig could get a gun here in just a second. Go grab the one from the mid. I don't think either of them have the bomb. See if Bricktop does. Yeah, he does. Okay. So this is but Bezamos has the 50 cal, close range 50 cal kill. And we have I didn't submit, guys. We're gonna give you 1 minute for prediction. Oh no. So you won't know I said that until afterwards. Right now, it's 4-0. It's not looking too good for Vortex. They're struggling to get on site. I was saying it's easier to push on to B, but still, it's just, you know, it's just not enough so far. Hopefully, we have them pop off, show us what they can do. They're on pity bonus. We don't have to worry about eco anymore. Frig throws a grenade down, smoke to stop Tarmac. They're getting ready for an underground push. You know, they don't want to go up against Bezamos on the long here. You know, Bezamos roll this headshot area. But if they're quiet, they might be able to surprise them. Oh, but Mountain Dew underneath. Oh, actually, Chill Step. It looks like actually maybe they're both there. We see Mountain Dew's body. Chill Step with the... Oh my god, what's it? Brutal. And now it's just Lurf. And where's Frig? Frig's over on A in the middle, getting killed by Crumb. We see Bezamos switch over his sides. And he misses the first shot. Lurf backs away. He knew he was there, and he's just testing it to make sure. We'll see if Lurf goes for... Actually, he does have the bomb. He could rotate, but might just hide here for a sec and try to get back up on site. Bezamos just holding the corner. DB1 Dude 2311, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I'm a minute behind, but glad to have you here. All right, and 20 seconds left. This is a save for Lurf. I mean, they're on loss bonus, but it looks like he's just holding on to what he had. Bezamos hiding a little bit. Not sure why exactly. Zoom on over, see if, yep, it looks like Crumb might go down and push into the site. He can pick up some guns, yep. There we go, Lurf now knows. He backs away. He's going to go for an exit, and he gets one, taking out 2 guns that could have been picked up and grabbing one for his team. And we see Crumpet with 2. Everyone else with 1. Lots of deaths over on the opposite side, although Lurf is holding 3 for him. 7-1 right now for Crumb. So many kills. Wrecked. Smoke going down to slow down the assault. The Lurf taking some early nade damage. Where is... There we go. There's Chill Step hiding behind these stairs. They're testing Crumb. Crumb taking some damage. Another one from the flash. He slowed down, but they're not pushing in just yet. Another grenade goes in from Chill Step. Chill Step versus Frig, but Frig wins with a headshot. Now Crumb, who's up close, he dies trading We have over here on Z, Tarmac is going to be the next contender. This is going to be Vortex's point here. It looks like, unless something crazy happens, we see Mountain Dew running behind. Bricktop getting Basil Moss. Bricktop versus Tarmac. We check Mountain Dew rotating behind them. We missed. Thief killed Tarmac just for a moment. Now it's just Mountain Dew. They do have actually not a crazy amount of money here. We could see a save next round. Tarmac and actually no, Crumb's gonna be able to buy. Tarmac and Basil should be able to afford for their team. Never mind, it's gonna be a purchase. Mountain Dew saving that gun. He knows it's 4. It's gonna be a hard push. Hopefully this is a momentum change for Vortex here. They're able to get those 2 early kills, stopping Killstep and Crumb, giving them an opportunity to push onto site. There we go. 50 cal brought back to the homeland, and it looks like it's going in the hands of Thief. So we push an A side. Basil Moss still has another 50 cal. I think they think that the eco change. This is gonna be that whatever happens here is gonna be the big. There we go. Thief getting the headshot with the 50 cal, stopping long, opening another 50 cal, and completely leaving A site open. Mountain Dew moves. Oh, there's a grenade. Goodbye, Mountain Dew. Actually, Mountain Dew lives that one, but Lurf takes him out. That grenade was so close to killing. A flash going up from Crumb, but and Frig drops into Virus, killing him. Crumb gets 2. Bricktop takes him out, and now it's just Chillstep versus 2 here. But boom! Thief steals his life and takes the round. 5 and 2, and it's gonna be a save for Vortex or for Wrecked. This is Vortex's chance to grab a few points here. Right now, Bricktop's at the top with 3 and 6. Thief with 4 and 5. Frig with 4 and 7. Crumb though still dominating with a 10 and 3. Chillstep with 6 and 3. So now that they have those 50 cals, they can control this A long. We want to see Basil Moss hide behind this, minimize his body volume. Yep, and he's going to hide behind that, giving it his opportunity for his team. We're going to see Mountain Dew. We're going to see Tarmac push out. Crumpet, though, was able to defend for his team. Let's see what happens over here. Crumpet looks away for a second, and the Deagles pop out. Pop over to the other side. And Frig is going to go for the kill on Mountain Dew. Bricktop also kills Basil Moss in the middle. They have the opportunity to on the A site. Now they have the opportunity to go for the plant. They make the noise. Chillstep is there on site. Now they know they didn't go for the plant. There we go. Bricktop pushing onto site to get the plant. Crumb is going to be our next firefight here, and I missed it, but he did end up killing Crumpet. Chillstep and Crumb there are both on site. There's a real gun, though, for the team. They might have a chance to get an exit or 2. Bricktop killing the first. Now they know where Bricktop's at. We need to see someone defend Bricktop here in a sec. Will he? Oh, Bricktop goes wide unnecessarily and dies because of it. That's Crumb's getting the exit here. But again, another chance for Vortex to grab points. Oh, what was... Almost killed... Wow, I didn't even know you can get to this. Yeah, another point over for Vortex here. 5 and 3. They can bring this to a 5 and 4. They've evened up the game for their team. Oh, Bricktop kills Steve with the bomb. So that's one of the... there wasn't a 50 cal on them. There? Yeah, I think they actually lost a 50 cal to that. That's actually very bad for them because Basil Moss just picked his up. Probably going to see a B push because of that. Yep. Oh, hold on. Mid rush? No. Okay, B push. Or they're going to do mid to A. We see Frig. We see okay, there we go. Hopping onto the B side. Grenades to flash up a little too high. Crumb taking a lot of damage, allowing Frig to kill him right off the bat. We see on the opposite side of this, so many grenades going down. It's like Dresden over here. Frig getting Chillstep. We have Tarmac, who's going to be killed by Bricktop after Tarmac killed Frig. Basil Moss hasn't even rotated all the way over here yet. We see a Mountain Dew who's going to come from behind. And he might be able to surprise him. He's hiding. Thief. Oh, Bricktop gets the kill as Thief takes the hits. And Bezos gets some shots off 1 and the 2. Let's see if I mean, they just need to, oh wait, it looks like he was loading a knife. This is gonna be Bezos here, trying to grab points. He should have, oh yeah, it's his final round. He had to try his best. 5 and 4, keeping it an even, relatively even game here. It's gonna be up to Vortex on the defense here for them to grab some points. You know, if they can win this pistol round, that gives them 2 more. But 12 and 4 at the top of the half for Crumb. 6 and 5 for Chillstep. 5 and 6 for Mountain Dew. 6 and 4 for Basil. Tarmac with the 2 and the 5. Bricktop holding a 7-7 even. Frig with 7 and 8. Thief with 4 and 6. Crumpet 4 and 6. And Lurk with 5. We push onto our pistol round. We see 2 aggressive plays. Crumpet walks up really fast and dies for it, but Lurk was able to get a surprise on Crumb. Frig getting Chillstep. Mountain Dew on the long. Kills, but he's dead. Now it's just Mountain Dew and Tarmac. Tarmac looks like he's underneath at the moment, but the bomb is down here. If we can see Bricktop control the site, which he just did by killing Mountain Dew, it's up to Tarmac. We need to see, I don't know, I assume they have no idea where Tarmac is right now, but this is looking very good for Vortex. It's going to be their opportunity to have another round for them. We just need to see Bricktop guard the bomb. He pops out. Tarmac now knows where he's at. Okay, that shot basically means Thief. Oh, Thief didn't have its gun out. Oh, and Tarmac gets a kill that he, you know, that could have easily been won. Bricktop's been hurt. He's gonna back away. He has 40 seconds to try and get the bomb. I think, you know, looking very positive for Bricktop. Bricktop backing away, and Tarmac, instead of going for the bomb, is going for the hunt. If Bricktop can keep this chase going for a little bit longer. All right, but now we see Tarmac running up to get the bomb. If he gets his bomb plant, that's going to be good eco for, yeah, Bricktop wins. Just took too long doing that. That means now that Tarmac and Wrecked will have good money, but Bricktop catches them off guard. Even though they'll get this defuse here, it's not enough to stop the economy. So we'll have to see how they handle it. It's not, the next round is not guaranteed. All right, we move on to 5 and 5. They're closing in the score. If they can get one more point, they've evened it up with last game, and it's looking probabilistic that they'll grab a few more. 10 and 7 for Bricktop right now, and 12 and 5 for Crumb. Real guns. Both sides are actually going to go and play it. We see Lurf probably bought no armor, so that way he can get that frag grenade. Looks like the T side is going to push on A. And we see, yeah, this is Chillstep getting control, so that way he can take bridge here in just a moment. Let's zoom out a little bit, and we see maybe I guess Thief now is able to get the intel that it's an A. We see Lurf and Frig rotating over. Hopefully one of them goes underneath. Firefight's just going off, and Chillstep over here in a firefight with Frig. Chillstep pretty hurt. We missed Mountain Dew killing Lurf with a headshot. We have Frig getting some shots off Basilmoss. Oh, Bricktop getting Mountain Dew and Basilmoss. He's hiding over here in Virus. And he gets Tarmac, that's a 3. Bricktop is popping off tonight. Frig getting Chillstep. Now it's 4v1. Looking good for Vortex. Crumb gets 1, but Thief takes his life. 5 and 6 right now, where we're gonna see Bricktop popping off, like I said, 13 and 7. He's, him and Crumb are holding the top of the board so well right now. It's gonna be a save for Wrecked, which basically means it's a good chance for Vortex to grab another point here. Like we're gonna push B with some picks over on the mid and on A. We're gonna see an early push out from Thief. The grenade goes a little too far. He doesn't know it just yet. Next time he pushes out, we'll leave that one to go because I think we're going to see... Ooh, oh, that grenade does a little bit of damage to Chillstep. No, letting these guys know. Oh, Frig dropping his gun. Okay, so Bricktop sees that Tarmac has pushed. Thief versus Mountain Dew. So many fights separated. Chillstep is very close to dying. Frig has taken some damage. Crumb pushes out. And Frig has his gun up, and he's aiming for the other guy. Frig and... Okay, there we go. 3 kills down over on Wrecked here. Bezamos and Chillstep are our last two survivors. Crumb's going for the aggression. He throws a flash up through the smoke. He doesn't know where he's aiming at. Bezamos takes some hits, but it isn't enough. Frig is going to pop out and get Chillstep with a headshot. Now it's just Bezamos. He does have a grenade, so this could be actually pretty good damage to their eco. Oh, but Bezamos gets the first kill. Lurf takes him out, and that's you know, some money on the table. It's gonna, that grenade, actually no, grenade and the deagle stop Bezamos from getting a 50 cal. But this is 5-7 right now, weighted towards Vortex. If they can keep this going, they may be able to grab a map, and that's the most exciting thing we can ask for here. Another tight round because lots of utility, but they are on a loss bonus. If they lose this one, they're going to be able to afford anyway. So they might as well buy up as much as they can. We see the beginning of a B push. Oh, actually, Frig, Bricktop are both playing back. Chillstep kills Crumpet, who was a little too, too wide over here. And you see him die in the middle of the site, which is going to give them opportunity. Mountain Dew popping off, getting 2. Frig getting kill step, though. Lurf. Oh, okay, there we go. We see some kills, but it is a point for Wrecked. And this, unfortunately, means a save for Vortex. Vortex just not having enough money on Frig. If they bought... Oh, no, they're going to go for it. They're gonna force. Never mind. Okay. So we see, oh, okay, yep, mixed by, they're pushing in the mid. If they can grab those 2 guns, they're able to arm themselves up. It's a 4-3 right now. They're gonna rotate through the middle. It's gonna be up to Wrecked at the moment to get on the site, to get the bomb plant, and then just defend it like the defenders normally would. The bomb's down, and let's see if we can. We're trying to find where the next fight's gonna be. Thief goes out alone and does a 1v1, even the game back up to a 3v3. Crumb is going to have the advantage here against, yep, and he kills both Bricktop and Lurf. Crumpet could just save his gun, but he could pop up behind Mountain Dew and get a kill. Bezamos is going to get ready here in a sec. And Bezamos wins that one, bringing him just enough cash for him to go and buy the dreaded 50 cal. So 7-7. Right now we see Bricktop at the top at 16-9, 12-3 for Frig. Next is a funny number from Thief, 16-7 for Crumb. Chillstep with 8-10, 11. And Chillstep gets an early pick on Bricktop, getting rid of the top frag. Let's follow the long push. A grenade goes down, and it goes a little too far, not cooked enough. But now Lurf is going to be cooked. He's taking quite a bit of damage over here. Actually, Mountain Dew, they put down. Crumb getting Lurf. 2 push up on site. Crumb getting Crumpet. And yeah, it looks like Crumpet and Frig just didn't have their guns up and ready at the time. Chillstep looking around, and they trade with Frig. And so now it's a 1v1 situation here, guys. Bezamos has to pick up that bomb. Thief is just waiting. Again, if Bezamos hunts him, Thief does kind of have the advantage. Uh-oh. You know, I pressed instant play and we missed it, but Bezamos did get the kill. I'm sorry, gamers. We missed the hype moment. 8-7. I was trying to go to first-person perspective. It's unfortunate that the two buttons are right next to each other. Get up to live footage and see it from first-person perspective. But what this will mean is it's a mixed buy round. Interestingly enough, they maybe shouldn't have done that, because now we're gonna see them have not a lot of money on that final round. An A push. We see Tarmac, who is going through the mid. They actually have left A completely undefended. So Thief does clear Tarmac. Chillstep's on the bridge, but Thief gets out of the way just in time. They're going to be able to get this A plant here, though. Is there anyone underneath yet? No, this is going to allow Thief and Frig to get it behind him. Chillstep gets Bricktop. Mountain Dew gets Crumpet. Now, if Thief and Frig are loud, That could be bad for them. Lurf getting some damage. Their perspective. Mountain Dew moving back, and he's going to have the shot. Mountain Dew getting frigged. Man, I was just not far enough back enough. The worst part about having the walls like this. Be Not Live was in a match with him, so he know. Oh, I thought Lurf is on the opposite side of the map. Be Not Live was in a match with him earlier, so he knows how dangerous he could be. And this is Lurf saving a gun for the final round. His team has a Bricktop can't buy either, so this is not looking good for Vortex. It's going to be another wreck game. Virtual Cripple, if you guys can wait maybe a few minutes, I can turn this all down and get in the game. If you still need me, ping me. And we are going to go over to the mid. We see, you know, Bricktop is going to be our first fight here. If he can catch Tarmac in a surprise, yes, and he does get him. That could be good for flanking around. It's going to make Chillstep having to stay back. He's no longer going to push Oil Room. Chillstep is going to hear Bricktop's footsteps. And they're in a firefight. Bricktop doing, hurt a lot there. They're pushing onto site. Crumb is there. Lurf nearly dead. And, oh, Lurf gets a knife on Crumb, though. It's a 2v2. But Thief's on the opposite side of the map. It's going to be up to Frigg to hold back the Horde. Low push. These guys, they have the bomb. I think they're going to try to clear sight before planting. See Chillstep beating Frigg, and now Thief has to run all the way over here. In a 1v2, they're going to move around by then. Thief's not going to have intel. What is Thief going to do? Hopefully, clutch. All right, Thief gets one. And we see from his perspective, he's going to pop off. He's going to get Chillstep. Chillstep right around that corner. He throws the flash now. Now he knows, but there's not a lot of time left. If Thief was able to afford, well, the only thing he can afford is a casket because Chillstep knocked him out there with that grenade. At the bottom of the board right now, we have 6 and 12 for Crumpet. Lurf with a 6 and 11. Thief with 9 and 12. Frigg with 15 and 6. Bricktop with 17 and 12 for his team, crushing absolutely. Tarmac with 5 and 12. Bezos with 10 and 9. Mountain Dew with a 13. Chillstep with a 13 and 11. And lastly, Crumb with 21 and 9. And that is another game over to Wrecked. Did we expect Wrecked to win? Yeah, sure, maybe. Did we expect that first map with a 1 in 10? Honestly, no, I didn't expect that. But it's good to see that we at least saw the matches getting closer and closer as we journeyed forward through the rest of our maps. It's exciting to see that, you know, Wrecked is still strong as ever, meaning there is an absolute challenge at the top of the board for the North American side. I want to thank everyone for dealing with all the technical issues we had tonight, the slow delay into the game, my audio issues at the beginning. I'm grateful that you guys stuck around and kept this hype. Thanks for checking it out and being part of the league, but I'm glad to see, you know, we had a proper start to our first half of the league. We're going to be taking a break for 2 weeks, and then after that, we're going to be back and playing the game, you know, with, you know, the rest of our, I guess, 12 weeks we have. So there's going to be plenty of ups, plenty of downs, and plenty of awesome maps to be cast. If you want to check this out more, again, follow, just like Be Not Live just did. Hell yes. Follow the, you know, the good old Twitch here. Again, we have a YouTube, we have a TikTok, we have a Twitter, and we have a good time here on the Virtual Reality Master League. I'm your host, a goddamn superhero. Let's see if we can raid someone really quick, make someone's day, with Twitch. Dude, the way to do it when you don't own the channel is so weird. Twitch.tv/dash. We got this. I'm gonna send you guys off. Give me a moment. I'll throw the credits on. If you guys stick around for the credits, we'll send you over. You get free channel points just for being part of the rave. raid, excuse me. There's gonna be one more match tomorrow. That's VA versus Plants on the European side, I believe at 2 p.m. Eastern. You can check that out. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys on the next one.